Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are joining me for the first time, my name is Melissa and thank you so much for watching this video today. I just want to let you know, in amongst all the product reviews that I do, if you have not yet started watching my BB Cream Showdown, I will put a link to that playlist down below. It's where I am doing a head-to-head competition of different BB creams from the drugstore, and then I will move on to high-end. But today we are talking about a product that I received in my November Ipsy bag, and that is this Skone Brow Wand. This was a brand I had not heard of before. What we are going to do today is talk a little bit about this product, about the company. I am going to put it on, and then we are going to see how it does throughout the day. So Skone is a company that does makeup and some brushes and things like that. They are based out of the US, I believe. Skone is a word that means beauty in Afrikaans, and it doesn't tell you a huge amount other than that about the company on the site. I mean, then they have some stuff about, you know, the woman who knows how to slay and is beautiful. Like, there isn't a huge amount other than that about why this company was started or who the founders are. They do a whole range of makeup brushes, and those are artificial nylon bristles from what I can tell. I was a little confused at first because the brushes have a black handle and then a rose gold ferrule and black bristles, and they refer to them as their Luxe rose gold brushes. And when I first looked at it, I thought they were reselling Luxie rose gold brushes, which are the ones with the pink handle and the rose gold that I've done a whole review on, and I will link that down below as well. Apart from the brushes, they do makeup, and they don't do a huge range of makeup, but they do quite a few things. So they seem to do powders, concealers, blushes. They have, from what I can tell, one big face palette, and then they also do, I think, some quads of eyeshadow. They do lip glosses and lip pencils, and some pencils that double as lip liners and eyeliners. They do a tattooed eyeliner, they call it, which to me seems like either they got to the name before Kat Von D did, or they are very much trying to make people see if it is a dupe for the Kat Von D eyeliner. It is a very cutesy webpage they have. I will link their webpage down below as well. A lot of pinks going on and like little things that look like stickers saying ooh and that kind of thing. It feels a little bit like the Balm kind of aesthetic that they have going to it, just very cutesy. This product, the Brow Wand, I think I had seen a YouTuber talk about using this before. I want to say maybe Kathleen Lights, but I'm not 100% sure. So when I first got this in my bag, I saw that it was the chocolate color, and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's going to be too dark for me. And I took off the cap, and it is a triangle tip on it, and a pretty dark color, but when I was swatching it on my hand at first, it does seem to pull a little bit gray rather than towards red, which makes me happy. And it actually wasn't until I went to their website and actually looked at this product that I realized that there was a spoolie on the other side as well, because I didn't notice that at first. This retails for $18, I believe that is US, and here are the claims about this from the website. When it comes to brows, symmetry and thickness is everything. Create sleek, sexy brows with our Brow Wand. On one end, you have a retractable pencil that will give you a pigmented, blendable color. On the other, we have a top-notch brow brush that will help control and shape your brow hairs. Our Brow Wand is perfect for those who want a natural-looking brow with a finished look, and it comes in 3 colors. So there is chocolate, this one, which appears to be the darkest. There is cinnamon, which is darker but with a red tinge to it. And then there is peanut butter, which is a lighter brown. I should mention as well about this company that they do not test on animals, so they are cruelty-free. I believe that is everything we need to know about this product. So let me show you what this was like to apply. Let's get to testing this Skone Brow Wand. I was very excited to see, I didn't notice at first when I got this in my bag about the spoolie being on this end. What I'm going to do is do this a test. I am not somebody who uses very much brow product at all. Generally, I don't use any, but I'm trying to play around with it a little bit more. So I went and bought myself this Maybelline Brow Precise pencil from the drugstore, and it is, does it say the color on here? I think I got it in light brown. It's not going to tell me. but it is also a twist up pencil with a spoolie on it. And then I have the Skone one that I received in my Ipsy bag, and this one is in chocolate. I am going to do one brow with each of these, give you my impression on it, and then we will see how it does throughout the day. Let's do just a little bit of swatching first to see the color. So this is the triangular shape to this that was mentioned, and basically it's so you get a tip on one end to do little feather strokes, and then a thicker side on the other if you want to fill in a larger area all at once. So that, if you can see it, is me doing the strokes with the tip side. It's pretty light and faint, and you have to press pretty hard to get anything to show up, which isn't a bad thing to me, because I would rather have to push harder and have it be faint and not as likely to make mistakes as I am to have something that goes on super creamy and pigmented and then my brows are crazy. So I'm also just going to try doing the thick side to see if I can do some wider strokes. So I don't know if you can tell, those ones there are some of the wider strokes with the flat edge of the triangle. And for color comparison, I'm going to do a few of the Maybelline ones underneath. So that's the Maybelline, and let me just do... You can see that it is a much redder color as opposed to this one, which is a little bit more gray, ashy color, which I'm actually happy about, because when I've used this before, I find even though I've got the red and everything going on, this pulls it a little too much red, although that was before I had my hair done, so we will see. Let's also recognize that I am not good at doing my brows, so this is just going to be an interesting trial. If we look at the spoolies, the one on the Skone product is a much thicker, fuller brush, which I think is good. I think it means that it grabs onto the brow hair a bit more, moves around a bit more. I think it'll be better that it's a fuller brush. Okay, so let me first start out with doing the Maybelline on this side. Let me zoom you in first and show you my brows as they are. So these are my brows with nothing in it. A little bit of an arch. A little bit of plucking I need to do underneath. And I'm gonna see if I can make these a bit featherier and thicker. So I'm going to take a little bit of my hairspray just to put onto the spoolie, so that hopefully that will keep it in place. And let's zoom in again and take a look. So that is my brow that is done compared to the one that isn't, and this is the one done with Maybelline. And actually, now that my hair is a bit redder, it's not too bad of a color match. So let's now move on to the Skone side. Also, not many people can do this with their brows. Many people can lift one. Not many people can do both independently. Many hidden talents. And I'll spray this one as well. So, don't see a huge difference. I did a little weird thing with the shape of this one. I do find that this one pulls a little bit more red, and while that isn't a bad thing for me right now, I think this one would be more universally flattering, and I'm fairly fair. I think it worked on me pretty well. It didn't go super dark brown. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I do like the spoolie better on this one. I did find with the triangle shape, I was trying to like turn it to find I was using the right placement on it. So I'm not sure that I love the triangle shape. I get why they're doing it, but I think I am always going to use the side with the tip on it, which means I'm not going to use the triangle feature of it that much. But we will see how this does throughout the day today, see if I notice any difference, and come back and report back to you later. Hi guys, it's about 4.5 hours after I put the brow product on, and I don't know if there's any reason at all to do a brow check-in during the day, but they are both looking fine. I don't think I put enough hairspray on either one of the spoolies to get the hairs to stay sticky up, because they're not, but that's okay. They're both looking fine, and quite honestly, I can't tell any difference between the two products, between the Skone one and the Maybelline one, which, good, not good. I mean, they both look totally natural. Neither one is making my eyebrows look crazy, so that's good. There still seems to be product on both of them. They're still framing my face. So I'll just come back at the end of the day and give you my final thoughts then. I'm back, and it's the end of the day to give you my final thoughts on the Skone Brow Wand. And my final thoughts are that this is a fine product. I don't really see a difference between my two brows. Because I say that, I am not sure that I would necessarily go for this over the readily available, cheaper drugstore option. I like the spoolie on this one better. I like that this goes on a bit fainter, so it feels like you have a bit more control over it. But at the end of the day, I don't see much of a difference on me. What I would say is that I have fairly, you know, like my brows are there. I see some people who have very little brow hair, and they are filling in most of their brows with a brow pencil. If that is the case, then I think you're really going to be looking for more of a difference in color and texture and that kind of thing between a perhaps better made product, whether this is better made or not, but a product like this is going to make more of a difference for you based on color, based on texture, because it's going to be more noticeable on you if you are drawing in more of your brows than I do. Because I am really just adding a little bit of filler into where it is a little sparse, but overall my brows are pretty good. I didn't see really any difference between these two. I enjoy that I got this. I actually think that this one, the Skone one, will be a better product for me when my hair color starts to fade. If you go back last week to my video, my NYC BB cream video, you will see me in the morning before I got my hair done and then after. The red comes back a lot once I get my hair dyed, and then that red fades over the next 2 months. So the Maybelline one that I was trying, although it doesn't necessarily look it, has much more of a red pull to it. And I notice that more when my hair is more blonde and less red. I think when I get towards that point, I will really be preferring this one because there is no pull towards red in this. The undertones are a little bit more along the side of gray. So I have nothing bad to say about this product. It performed well. I like the spoolie. I mean, the shape of it doesn't matter as much to me, but it's fine. It doesn't make it, it's not a negative to me. But this didn't wow me over top of the other one that I've been using. So I guess I don't want this to be a middle of the road review. It is a good product. It just doesn't blow me away. So if you find that this is a good color match for you, I think that will make a big difference. I think if you are somebody who is filling in your brows more than I am, then the triangle shape might actually be good for you because you get more control over fat strokes that fill in versus little feathery ones to put in more strokes that look like brow hairs. But those are my thoughts on this product. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed but would like to do so, you can click on my face, which should be coming up right about here. And if you would like to watch one of my other product videos, one should be coming up just about here. And please consider giving me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.